Beloved, the heavens are speaking to you right now. Archangel Michael has come with a message of profound urgency. Your miracle will be revealed in 5 minutes after you see this secret. It is meant only for you. Open it immediately. This is not a casual word. It is not a suggestion. It is a divine instruction, a life-changing, protective, and transformative revelation that demands immediate attention. The timing is precise. Heaven has prepared this moment specifically for you, and your response will determine whether you fully access the miracle and avoid the danger approaching your home. For too long, you may have ignored divine prompts. You may have delayed, thinking that warnings could wait or that blessings would come in their own time. But Archangel Michael is not speaking in ordinary terms. This is a warning paired with a miracle. Heaven is intervening directly in your life. A very bad news is coming to your house, something unexpected, something dangerous, something that could disrupt your peace and safety. Yet, alongside this warning is your miracle, carefully orchestrated to protect you and shift circumstances in your favor. Beloved, the next 5 minutes are critical. Your miracle is not delayed, it is ready. But it will only be activated by your immediate obedience. The secret you are about to open has been reserved exclusively for you. It carries power, protection, and provision, but the key to unlocking it is faith in God's instructions. When you act now, you align yourself with the angelic forces guarding your life. Delay even for a moment, and you risk missing the full manifestation of this blessing. Heaven's timing is flawless. Miracles are never random. They are orchestrated with divine precision. The bad news and the miracle are linked. The very moment you obey the instruction to open the secret, angelic protection surrounds your home, shields your family, and positions you for supernatural intervention. Michael is commanding you to move quickly, because hesitation could compromise the effectiveness of the protection and the miracle itself. Take a deep breath and center your spirit. Prepare to receive this revelation with clarity, gratitude, and unwavering faith. Trust the inner prompting you feel, the urgency in your heart, and the signs you are seeing. Do not question, do not delay, do not procrastinate. Heaven is speaking. Your miracle is ready. The danger is real. Archangel Michael is leading you to safety, protection, and the divine blessings reserved just for you. Beloved, now is the time to act. Open the secret. Embrace the miracle. Follow the instructions. The next 5 minutes will determine the course of events in your life, your household, and your destiny. Heaven is watching, and the angels are already in motion. Miracles are not accidents. They are not random occurrences or lucky breaks. They are carefully designed interventions from heaven, moments when God suspends the ordinary flow of life to release extraordinary favor, protection, or provision. To understand why Archangel Michael's message comes with such urgency, we must first understand the nature of miracles and why timing is everything in the realm of heaven. A miracle is heaven's direct response to the cry of your heart, the alignment of your destiny, or the protection of your life. It is God stepping into the natural with the supernatural to prevent disaster or to unlock blessings you could never achieve in your own strength. Miracles are not simply about receiving what you want, they are about aligning your life with God's greater plan. Often, they arrive at moments of crisis, when everything seems uncertain, or when danger is looming. That is why the timing of a miracle is so critical. It often arrives in the exact moment you need it most. When Archangel Michael warns you that your miracle will be revealed in 5 minutes after you see the secret, he is speaking about divine timing. Heaven has already arranged the sequence of events. There is danger approaching, symbolized by the bad news heading toward your home, but God has also released a miracle that, when embraced at the appointed time, will neutralize that danger. You are not being asked to wait weeks, months, or years. You are being asked to act now, because the miracle is already ready. Miracles always carry a dual purpose: protection and transformation. Some miracles block the schemes of the enemy, shielding you from destruction. Others reposition you into new seasons of opportunity, opening doors that no man can shut. Sometimes, as in this moment, a single miracle carries both dimensions. It will protect you from bad news while also ushering you into a higher level of divine provision. Timing is the golden thread that connects heaven's plan to your earthly experience. Think of the stories throughout Scripture. Moses stretching out his hand over the Red Sea at the exact moment Pharaoh's army pursued. Joshua marching around Jericho for 7 days before the walls fell. Esther speaking to the king at the precise time Haman's plot was about to be exposed. Jesus arriving at Lazarus' tomb after 4 days, just as hope seemed lost, only to raise him from the dead. In each case, the miracle required not only divine power but also human obedience to the timing of heaven. This is why Michael stresses urgency. If miracles were timeless, they could be accessed at any moment without consequence. But miracles operate in appointed windows, seasons when heaven's will is concentrated and accessible. Missing the timing can mean missing the fullness of the miracle. Delaying obedience can leave you vulnerable to the very dangers the miracle was designed to prevent. The bad news heading toward your house is not meant to terrify you but to awaken you. It is a sign that the enemy has set something in motion. Yet God, in His mercy, has already set in motion the countermeasure, your miracle. Heaven is never late. The angelic forces move with divine precision. But they require your alignment, your faith, your obedience, and your immediate action. Miracles are also deeply personal. Notice that Michael says this secret is only for you. What heaven is revealing is not generic. It is tailored to your life, your situation, your household. Others may not understand why you must move with urgency. They may not feel the weight of the warning. But heaven's timing is about your destiny. The secret entrusted to you is not for anyone else. It is your miracle, your instruction, your shield. This is why obedience is so powerful. When you choose to honor divine timing, you position yourself under the shadow of God's wings. Your faith acts as the key that unlocks heaven's intervention. Obedience is not simply about doing the right thing. It is about being in the right place, at the right time, to receive the right miracle. Beloved, miracles are already in motion around you. The question is whether you will step into them when heaven opens the window. The bad news on its way is a sign that the window is now open. The miracle has been dispatched. The angels are already preparing the way. What remains is your response. Do not underestimate what can happen in a single moment. Just as a life can be changed forever by one accident, one diagnosis, or one sudden loss, so too can your life be changed forever by one miracle. In a single act of obedience, chains can break, dangers can be averted, and blessings can be poured out beyond what you can imagine. This is the nature of miracles and divine timing, heaven's perfect power, released in earth's urgent moment. And now, that moment has come to your door. Trust the timing, obey the instruction, and watch as God's miracle manifests, not tomorrow, not someday, but in the very window He has chosen for you. Beloved, when Archangel Michael delivers a message of this magnitude, heaven does not leave it to chance. The urgency of this secret demands unmistakable confirmation. Michael is the commander of God's heavenly armies, a protector of the faithful, and a guardian of divine timing. When he speaks, the spiritual realm moves with precision, and signs are provided to ensure you recognize the warning and respond appropriately. Observing and understanding these signs is essential if you are to access the miracle and evade the impending danger approaching your home. One of the clearest signs of divine instruction is a persistent sense of urgency in your spirit. This is not ordinary anxiety, stress, or worry. It is an inner alarm that cannot be ignored. You may feel restless, uneasy, or compelled to act in ways that seem unusual for you. It is as if your soul is vibrating with a message, urging you to move immediately. This inner urgency is heaven's way of cutting through your distractions and signaling that action must take place now. Heaven often communicates through sequences of numbers, letters, or patterns that repeat with unusual frequency. You may notice numbers such as 111, 333, 444, or 911 appearing repeatedly, in clocks, receipts, phone numbers, or license plates. These patterns are not coincidences. They are coded confirmations that your secret is real and that the message is meant for you. When these numbers appear alongside your sense of urgency, it is a clear sign that heaven is orchestrating the timing for you to act. Archangel Michael frequently communicates through dreams and visions. In these dreams, you may see imagery of danger, protection, movement, or angelic presence. Perhaps you see yourself packing, moving, or stepping into safety. Sometimes the dreams contain symbolic guidance, such as light shining in a dark place, a closed door, or a warning about your home. Dreams are a language of heaven, often used to confirm the instructions of angels. Repeated or particularly vivid dreams are signs that you must not delay. Another sign is sudden clarity in decision-making. Tasks, choices, or actions that once seemed confusing or overwhelming may suddenly become crystal clear. You may feel prompted to take immediate steps, even if the timing seems inconvenient or unusual. This insight is spiritual in origin, not simply rational thought. Trust these impulses. They are confirmations that the secret and the instructions you have received are divinely sanctioned. Heaven often redirects human paths by closing doors that could lead to danger and opening doors that lead to safety. A job opportunity, a social engagement, or a routine plan may suddenly fall through, while an unexpected opportunity appears. What seems like inconvenience is actually protection. Recognize these shifts as divine intervention. Your angel is guiding you away from harm and toward the miracle, using circumstances to ensure your safety. Heaven may also speak through other people. Trusted friends, family members, or spiritual mentors may repeat themes that mirror the urgency you feel. You may hear repeated advice to prepare, move, or stay alert. Do not dismiss these messages. They are instruments of God's confirmation. Multiple sources delivering the same theme is a powerful indication that heaven is speaking directly to you. A heightened awareness of spiritual realities is another unmistakable sign. You may feel the presence of angels around you, sense protection in the air, or notice subtle shifts in energy or mood. This increased sensitivity allows you to discern danger, recognize confirmations, and respond to divine guidance. It is a spiritual gift, enabling you to see what is hidden to the human eye. Often, when divine warnings are delivered, there is a simultaneous sense of peace that accompanies action. Even if bad news is approaching, obedience to the angelic instruction brings an inner calm. This peace is a supernatural confirmation that heaven is orchestrating events and that you are under divine protection. When you feel this peace, it is a sign to move confidently, knowing that angels are actively guarding you. Sometimes, small but significant coincidences appear in rapid succession. Perhaps you hear the same phrase repeatedly, see repeated imagery, or experience unexpected alignment of events that point toward preparation. These synchronicities are heaven's way of reinforcing the secret and confirming that it is urgent and specific to you. Finally, a deep sense of now accompanies divine instruction. Heaven has created a narrow window of opportunity. The secret, the miracle, and the warning are all aligned for the precise moment in which you act. Your spirit may feel that delay is dangerous or that every second counts. This is the culmination of all signs, a spiritual compulsion that demands your immediate obedience. Beloved, these signs are not coincidental or symbolic. They are deliberate confirmations of God's urgency. Persistent inner urgency, repeated numbers, vivid dreams, sudden clarity, closed doors, warnings through others, heightened sensitivity, supernatural peace, synchronicities, and a profound sense of immediacy all point to one truth. Archangel Michael is delivering a secret that is critical to your life. Recognize these signs. Trust them. Respond immediately. Heaven has prepared your miracle, and your obedience activates it. The bad news approaching your house is real, but your miracle is greater. By discerning and following these signs, you position yourself for protection, favor, and divine intervention beyond anything you can imagine. Beloved, even with clear instructions from Archangel Michael, many people hesitate. The enemy knows that hesitation is enough to block blessings, delay miracles, and leave individuals exposed to danger. Recognizing these obstacles is essential so that you can overcome them and act in alignment with God's plan. Doubt is one of the strongest barriers to immediate obedience. You may question whether the warning is real or whether the miracle is truly for you. You may ask, could this really happen? Am I overreacting? Doubt is the enemy's tool to make you hesitate. Remember, Archangel Michael does not give trivial messages. His warnings are life-saving and divinely inspired. Faith, not skepticism, opens the door to miracles and protection. Fear of change, inconvenience, or the unknown can also stall obedience. You may worry about leaving your home, rearranging your schedule, or disrupting routines. Fear magnifies the difficulty of taking immediate action. Yet Michael's warning is meant to remove harm, not create it. Courage is not the absence of fear, it is moving forward in spite of it. Trust that God is directing your steps. Daily responsibilities, work obligations, social engagements, and technology can distract you from recognizing and acting on divine instructions. The longer you allow yourself to be distracted, the greater the risk of missing the window for your miracle. Heaven requires focused attention during urgent moments. Set aside everything else until you have fully responded to the warning. Complacency convinces many that danger is distant or that divine protection will act automatically without their participation. The truth is, angels often require human obedience to activate full protection. Complacency can lead to missed opportunities and prevent you from experiencing the miracle at its fullest. Take every warning seriously. Your immediate action is part of the divine plan. Some people hesitate because they believe they can handle situations on their own or that they already know what to do. Pride blinds you to heavenly guidance. Obedience to God's messenger is not weakness, it is wisdom. Aligning your actions with divine instruction ensures that the miracle and protection function fully. Analysis and indecision can also delay action. When the mind tries to rationalize or question the steps, you may stall instead of obeying immediately. Heaven operates in faith and action, not in hesitation or endless questioning. Immediate obedience, guided by your spirit, is essential. Beloved, doubt, fear, distraction, complacency, pride, and overthinking are the most common obstacles that can delay your obedience. Recognize them, resist them, and act despite them. Archangel Michael has provided clear instructions, signs, and confirmations. Your miracle and your protection depend on responding without hesitation. Do not allow these obstacles to interfere with God's timing. The moment to act is now. Beloved, when Archangel Michael delivers a warning coupled with a promise of a miracle, the most important thing is your response. Heaven's instructions are never vague, they are precise, urgent, and divinely timed. The way you respond determines whether you step into divine protection, or whether you allow fear, doubt, or hesitation to leave you vulnerable. Responding without delay requires a posture of faith, surrender, and immediate action. You are not being asked to wait for the perfect conditions, you are being asked to move now. Every second counts, and your obedience will activate the power of God's intervention. The first step is to quiet your spirit and listen. Heaven does not shout, it whispers. Archangel Michael's message comes through nudges in your heart, sudden impressions, or an undeniable urgency in your thoughts. Do not dismiss these as coincidence. Instead, pause and ask, Lord, what are you asking me to do right now? By listening attentively, you make space for divine clarity. The key to unlocking the miracle is immediate obedience. Delaying, analyzing, or second-guessing the message weakens its power. If Michael's instruction is to prepare, to leave a place, to intercede in prayer, or to align yourself with God's will, do it at once. Obedience activates the angelic assignment. Heaven is already moving. Your cooperation ensures nothing is hindered. Prayer is your greatest weapon in urgent moments. Speak God's promises over your life. Declare protection over your household, your family, and your destiny. Invite Archangel Michael to cover you with his shield of light. Prayer creates a spiritual hedge that the enemy cannot penetrate. It also strengthens your spirit to remain calm and focused amid urgency. To respond without delay, clear away distractions. Set aside your phone, silence unnecessary conversations, and center your heart fully on what God is doing in this moment. Distraction dilutes urgency, but focus sharpens obedience. Give heaven your full attention. It is natural to feel anxious when a warning comes, but remember, God does not reveal danger without also providing a way of escape. Trust that His timing is perfect and that this instruction is aligned with your highest good. Even if the steps feel inconvenient or uncomfortable, they are necessary for your safety and blessing. Responding without delay also includes gratitude. Thank God for warning you before the danger could reach you. Thank Him for the miracle already on its way. Gratitude is a declaration of faith. It shows heaven that you believe the miracle is secured and that the danger will be turned away. Beloved, the way you respond in urgent moments shapes the outcome of your life. Listen, act immediately, pray, remove distractions, trust His timing, and seal everything with gratitude. This is how you align with the divine plan. Archangel Michael's urgent call is clear. Do not delay, do not hesitate, and do not look back. Your miracle and protection are already in motion. Respond now, and you will see the hand of God move powerfully on your behalf.